Kendra Kelley. I am a sprinter on the women's track and field team, and I am a fourth-year student at NDSU. I found out that I was pregnant the day before the biggest race of my career. It was outdoor conference. I had not been feeling good at all. It was kind of a last resort to take a pregnancy test, and then it came back positive, so it was definitely a shocker. I had so much emotion already going into that meet, but I just kind of finished through it and thought that I would just kind of deal with it after I got through that meet. But yeah, it was just a whirlwind of emotion finding out literally at the conference meet that I was pregnant.
She called me and she, I basically told me she was pregnant. It was obviously shock because you don't expect, to hear that from your athlete. But then, very honestly, it was more like thinking back on her, what she was going through. I know I asked her how she's doing and whatever happened in this situation that I was always going to be there for her because in the end it's bigger than track and field and it's bigger than sport.
Coach Vega had given me a heads up that Kendra was coming in to talk to me. I mean, initially, obviously you're a little bit shocked, but obviously being in college athletics and things, that just happens. Like, we need to figure out how we can help you out, and are you coming back to school in the fall, which we highly encourage you to stay in school, get your degree. Track probably got put on the back burner pretty fast at that point. But then also knowing that, hey, we're going to support you once you have your child and try to figure out if this is something that's going to work for you.
When you are a woman who is an athlete and you do fall pregnant, it kind of sounds like a death sentence at first. They just tell you all the statistics about, oh, this is going to happen to your body, this is going to happen, you're going to be so overwhelmed, you're going to deal with this and that. But ultimately, I was going to make it a positive experience for myself, and I was going to kind of fight against those statistics that are just so ingrained in female athletes. So I knew it was going to be an uphill climb, but I just kept pursuing it.
When she told me that she had planned on coming back, for me, it's more, looking at her health, looking at Braden at the time, Braden's health, just looking at the bigger picture, making sure that this situation was going to be okay for her to come back.
When something's taken away from you, I think you realize if you miss it or if you don't. And I think when Kendra couldn't compete last year, I think she really realized she missed it. She was constantly texting me and wishing she was there for conference. And when she showed back up in the fall and she started working out, I knew right then and there that she was, that Kendra was going to be back. Kendra was going to probably be better than what she was prior to having Braden, just because of her commitment.
There's just a different edge to my life now. Like, it's not just me anymore. I have a village, I have a family that I have to support and provide for, and he just pushes me to be the best version of myself. Although I am his mother, I learn from him every single day. He has taught me more in the last year that he's been alive than I have in my 21 years of life before that.
I always like to talk about your why. Like, why are you doing this? When you talk about your why, there's an internal motivation. If all we care about is PRs and winning conference and these external stuff, then those are short-lived. And Kendra's why is something that you don't see a lot. The reason she came back to NDSU is because she realized she's a better person here than any place else. This is the best place she can be as a mom for Braden. This is the best person that she can be here. She wants to, her other why is because she wants to do this to show that, hey, women can be pregnant and they can come back stronger than they've come back before.
Having young kids and knowing that when you figure out a schedule, then they start having to something like that, it throws their schedule off. I think there's definitely times where Kendra, you don't hear her complain. And I think that's what's so cool about her, and that's why she's successful.
When Braden's born, we had a new addition to the family there. It's fun to watch the student athletes interact with Braden, basically just become a family together. Watch Braden grow up together, watch Braden mature together, and Kendra mature. And, when you have somebody there and you have a child there, it cements things a lot more quicker than just a coach talking to you about it.
I think that a quote that really got me through some of my hardest days was, "Enthusiasm is common, endurance is rare." It's really easy to be excited about something, or, oh, I'm going to do this year, like I'm going to run this time, but actually pursuing it and putting in the work is difficult, and it takes a lot of mental and physical discipline. So I would say just work hard and stick to who you are as a person, and I think everything will work out.